強く美しく、私の輝きの前ではなすすべなどないのよ。
All right, boys. It is time. Max Transcended. Big, fat, meaty sausage. Coochie face, bro. Shout out to the boy Coochie, man. Max Transcended Coochie face. Alright, boys. And Caleb even knew. They're like, yeah, let's make it beefy, bro. Alright. So we do have level 3 Focus, Max Transcended. He's in a run card with Hollow Killer. Strong attack recharges his soul trait. He's the best nuker in the game. Spiritual pressure 30 across the board. Gonna be rocking the Hollow Bait and Fortification pill to amplify that focus as high as possible. So we are rocking what, 3600 spiritual pressure with 3772 focus, no, 73 focus, as well as roughly 2000 attack. He has a poison immunity, a debuff skill on his second strong attack, bruiser of 20%, berserker of 20%, devastation 40% with weakening on everything except for his second, a diminisher which amplifies the duration of his debuff ability, a frenzy and debilitator plus 5 seconds for the weakened defense, as well as the devastation 40% with weakening and weakened defense, as well as the debuff is going to be dealing a lot of damage, and a sprinter plus 1. So for the first round, George is going to go straight to the boss room, and I'm going to take off the spiritual pressure that he has in order to make an accurate difference and multiplier for his weakened defense and weakening with his debuff, right? Because that's going to be a bit crazy. Okay, so let's quickly go in and let's put in a chappy. I'm not going to show the run. We're just going to go straight to the boss room. That strong attack actually kills with 0 spirit. Yeah, he's killing with 0 spiritual pressure. Oh crap. Yo, Max Transcended units are so broken. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, so we're gonna go in. Debuff. The debuff is gonna be map wide, as well as I guess we just use our ultimate. He still deals a ton of damage, even with his strong attack. Look at this. Still hits for like 6k because of the massive focus, right? So we're gonna weaken. And now we're going to be looking for the second hit as well as the first hit. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. So 16.7k as a crit on one of those. That's going to be pretty damn good. So that's with weakened defense, debuff, as well as weakening, right? So let me rewind the tape so I can see the first hit, and then we can calculate that. So literally rewinding the tape was roughly 8,000, and then it hit for 15.7 to like 16.7, so we can say 16,000, right, roughly. So that means that it's roughly double the damage. So when it comes to calculations, I don't think we really need too much more than that, which is really good. And then from then on, we can actually put back on our damage dealing accessories, and we can actually just go about the showcase as normal and just assume that it's double damage, just to make the math a little bit easier. And yeah, and I know that the 16k was on the lower end of the other hits, but I mean, hey, 16.7k is still a ton of damage. So as we saw, he was already one-shotting these enemies. This second strong attack does have a 525 radius, which is pretty mediocre. I forget if it's 525 or 575. I'll throw it up on the screen. Ooh, Nad still deals a bit of damage, but not that much. We do deal quite a bit of damage with the killer. As you see here, 17k. That's going to hit 6 times, right? So that's going to hit for around like 100k. Boom, boom. 16.5. 25k on that. 17.3 when the debuff is active. Whoa, let's not get hit by that. Now, the one thing that I don't like about this character, honestly, is just that the second strong attack does have a really long cooldown on it, and that's going to keep you from being able to just, like, pop it off like crazy, or, like, just like that, use it as a defense mechanism. That and my hands are freaking freezing right now, so apologies for the lackluster gameplay, but that's what happens when you live in New York. And yeah, New York sucks right now, bro. Boom, boom. 17.2k. That's pretty good. I hate underground enemies with a burning passion. Alright, so test 1. Debuff down. Now it's without attention tie. Remember that we'll be doubling that damage. Boom, boom. So 68 to 140k. 68 to 140. So 148,000 divided by 68,000. So we're going to get a multiplier of 2.17. So a little higher than double. As you remember, we were saying that the 2 times damage would be a little bit lower than normal. So 148k, and then we can actually multiply that, right? So assuming we had killer on the main boss, that would be dealing 20% more damage. So 177k. Multiply this by 3 because that's how much damage you'll be dealing. And then the 68,000 multiplied by 1.2. Excuse me. Let's put parentheses just so that the math lines up properly. Okay, so 68,000 times 1.2 is going to equal roughly 80k. And you'll see here, you will hit for a total of 614,000. Multiply that by 2 if you want to use a tension tie. 1.2 million. Like off rip. That's pretty damn good considering that, as you remember, I did get hit, so we didn't even have a combo bonus really that high for that. So that's actually going to be really dope. Let's swap in for, we're not going to put the tension tie, we'll just double the damage effectively. And over here, we're going to bring in Senkaizen links, because the Senkaizen links are going to be dealing stupid amounts of damage with your ultimate, and I actually want to peep. Boom, 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 boom. What do we want to take out? Oh, right. This one is the weakest. Obviously, like the strong attack damage plus 25% is going to be nice. But in terms of the lowest SP, if we're trying to deal as much damage with our special, and then we'll be doing a full, we'll do a full Senkaizen build as well as with tension tie, as well as with what do you call it? And we'll use the multiplier of 2.17 just so that way we have a baseline. Did he have guard break? Yo, dude. Yo, bulge. The power of the bulge is strong. Yeah, true story. When Chuhlhourne was a baby, they thought that he had a lightsaber in his pants the first time people encountered him because his chonguita was like so massive. So is Chuhlhourne trans? Like, I don't understand him. Or is he just like a cross-dresser? Let me know in the comments below what y'all think, because I'm legit confused sometimes. I'm not even gonna let him get the chance, low-key. The big enemy comes down. Does the debuff apply even when you move? So 21,000. $33,000. That's kind of nuts. Oh man, I just realized I just used it. All right, be right back. All right. So we're gonna go in, debuff, nuke, see what's up. Pop. Debuff, nuke. See if we can get the first hit and the second. Boom, 190. There we go. Yeah, so we do get roughly 2.17. What is that pose, bro? And I can't look at him. Like, I can't. It's so weird. Alright, let's put on the tension tie, take off the strong attack damage. Alright, now we go to deal as much damage as humanly possible. And we're probably gonna one-shot it, but fortunately we'll use the 2.17 because that seems about accurate. Do you even have low? Let's see if we got low stamina. If we have low stamina damage boost links, maybe we'll do that instead. Okay, well, fine. We'll do that. Switch of pressure. The attack and focus should actually be fine because we're amplifying even more focus. Okay, so we're I just built up the Byakuya. Let's do no allies. The Byakuya is going to definitely help when it comes to his range collision and being able to provide 100% combo damage bonus. And that's pretty much what we're going to be relying on. So third strong attack is now hitting for 10.8k. We don't have a full low stamina damage boost active. That is right. So let's there's low stamina damage boost. Tell me that this Byakuya ain't busted without showing me, well, tell me your Byakuya is busted without telling me your Byakuya is busted. 18% mags, 960 AoE with a built-in tracking vortex that doesn't lower your cooldown. Like, I don't know where CFYOW got off and said, like, you know what, yeah, this character is fair. Okay, there is our combo bonus. Boom, boom. Now we just need to debuff into ultimate. Now 2.17 is going to be what we go for, since we are going to be boom, there's the debuff down. Boom. 130k or 208,000, bro. Let's go with the 208,000 because that's what it's going to be with Killer, right? The boom, boom. So let's just assume 208,000 because that's what it was with Killer. Multiply that times 2.17. Okay, hold on. All right, so it's going to be 208,000 for the initial hit times 208,000 times the 2.17 that we had agreed upon before, times 3 for the amount of hits additionally after, right? And you're walking away with a 1.56 million damage, which still feels wrong. Oh, and that's without we and if we got a boost, we would actually be dealing even more damage because that would actually boost up our focus. Now, the reason that this is a little bit, this is actually significantly lower than I expected it to be, is because we have a level 3 focus instead of a level 3 SP, which would have amplified it even further. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty damn nice, I'm not gonna lie. And I guess you could go with like a full stamina damage boost, that way you can actually deal damage. I personally would like full stamina damage boost over low stam, but I mean, it is what it is. But either way, as you see here, Chuhlhourne is one of the best nukes, if not the best nuke in the game, because of the debuff ability, as well as being able to just nuke with weakened defense, with weakening, and he obviously is an SP based character, which is really good. Now, he doesn't have bombardment, but like I feel like he more than makes up for it. And I will say this, even though I'm disappointed that he wasn't given Havoc 20%, I am glad that he at the very least was given a use that not many other speed units actually have. Like, sure, you could use Byakuya with his bombardment, but I mean, hey, Chuhlhourne does have a place in my opinion. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Yo, nice guys, grind on, catch up, hit me up, stay blessed. Shout out to my boy JC, aka the Coochie Mang. And yeah, I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.